What's going on, guys? Busmaster99 here, taking a tour of this 2016 Honda Ridgeline. We're going to start it up and let it run. And to start it, just press the brake, make sure the key is inside the vehicle, and press the start button to go. And it starts right up. It's got a digital speedometer, and the instrument cluster reminds me of the W221 S-Class Mercedes, to be honest, because it has that screen in the middle and then the gauges off to the left and right. The only transmission available is a 6-speed automatic with low gear selection, as well as D4. There's no manual mode or anything. You also have a rear backup camera. You also have different drive modes. Just press the button behind the gear shifter. You can select normal, snow, mud, or sand, and that adjusts the terrain to the appropriate adjust the terrain setting to the appropriate terrain. Down here we have the traction off button. Press and hold. And we have the cargo lamp. There's a warning light for that. Left and right mirror control. Eco button. Now let's turn on the exterior lighting and see how it looks outside. This truck does not have LED daytime running lights standard, but if you opt for an upper trim, you can get LED daytime running lights, just like on the Honda Pilot. Got a lockable trunk. It is locked right now. Here's the camera. Electronic fuel release. Honda's first capless fuel system. I could be wrong about this. The Pilot might have it too. Prevents a lot of check engine lights because a lot of people forget to turn the cap all the way and the check engine light comes on. The front two windows are fully automatic, whereas the rear windows are manual, as in you have to hold the buttons. Got your cruise control, then you've got your infotainment controls. Here's your dimmer. Here's your climate control. Got a passenger side too. Got sync, different zones, fan speed for manual mode. Got an automatic mode. Got the rear climate on and off. You've also got the rear settings. Got the AC on and off. Front defrost and rear defrost, as well as the mirror heater. Used to be you could only get mirror heaters in Canada, but now you can get them in America. Alright, so the truck has only 287 miles on it. Down here we have the hood release, as well as the foot pedal parking brake. Now, unfortunately, one thing that I dislike about this is that it doesn't have a hand release like my dad's Honda Pilot does. The old Honda Ridgeline had it too, where all you had to do was just pull it. Now you have to just push the pedal. It's completely foot operated. That sucks. Because it used to be that the Ridgeline had a foot applied parking brake and a hand released switch. So yeah, there was a switch to release the parking brake. So anyway, yep, there's the display. It shows the current gear you are in. If it's boxed around, that is a starting position. Also, the starting positions are highlighted in red. Heated seats, lower high setting. I prefer these mechanical switches over the electronic buttons because, like, let's say you leave it out in the cold and you want your heated seat on, well, you could just leave it on high or low and it would be on when you start the vehicle. So that's very convenient. Got some storage right here. You've also got a glove box right there. Alright, so now I'm going to switch off the engine and check out the rear. Honda logo appears once you shut the vehicle off. It's your exit reminder. So, average fuel economy with this is 18 city, 25 highway, 21 combined. It isn't very roomy in the back. Do have rear climate, as I've mentioned earlier. This folds down, you have cup holders and a little cubby for putting things in. And now let's take a look at the engine. Actually, I'm gonna crank it back up for a minute so we can see how it looks running. This 3.6 liter V6, this 3.5 liter V6 puts out 280 max horsepower, up from 250 in the previous engine. This applies to the Honda Pilot as well. I did a review of a Honda Pilot Touring last year. There's the ABS pump. Well guys, I sure hope you enjoyed this tour of the 2016 Honda Ridgeline. Stay tuned for more.